Everybody, it's Mike, the average guy here. Haven't done an update in 2 weeks, so I just wanted to kind of give you an update on weeks 12 and 13. This is going to be real short. I think I mentioned on the last time I was traveling away, so for a week. I went down to visit my parents in Florida, so I was off Nutrisystem for a week. So I ended up being, with last weekend being Easter, I ended up off a Nutrisystem in a way, a little bit longer than I wanted to be. So right now, I think my weight had got to where I was about 32 pounds, 33 pounds that I had lost. Over those 2 weeks, I guess I'm happy in a way. I've kind of sustained that, but I've gained about a pound and a half. What is funny is I'm getting a lot of comments of people that saw me right before I left saying, you look even better than before. So I think it's just the way I'm carrying it and some of the food that I think it's just not cleared out of my body. I actually did try to worry about, I watched my portion control, but I know I did go over on a little bit. So it comes back to, kind of one of the reasons I wanted to do this. One, I am, looking to lose 70 pounds, 80 pounds. So I'm still well over I'm over the 30. I think I'm about 31 pounds, 32 that I'm down. But I haven't really done anything in the last 2 weeks. So I am getting back on, now to focus, I won't say I was off of it, but I wasn't eating as much of the Nutrisystem food, especially the week that I was away. It just got to be too hard, specifically because of me, most of my stuff is the frozen items. So I did do well in the mornings and all of that. And I actually did do pretty well when I was down in Florida for that week. I would say the worst, I'm trying to think if I did anything really bad. I would say the only bad things is my snack. And here's where I did overindulge. I had a lot of, I ate really good food. One of them was peanuts. And I know I think it's something like 21 nuts or something in a portion. I could not put these nuts down, and I overdid it. So there's that catch-22 there, and I mean, I ate a lot over the week. I bet I ate a 5-pound bag. They were so good I couldn't put them down, but I did catch myself. So I got back last Wednesday night, pretty late Thursday, and I know that I did some things with my kids where I had a couple meals that weren't necessarily my kind of meals. So I just want to say that you can look at that I did fall off a little bit for these 2 weeks, and I'm sorry that I'm not motivating you for those 2 weeks, but my weight stayed basically the same. I know that any of us, since we're eating so clean by doing this, when you get off of it, and I've noticed this on a weekend, because as you've seen over the past, I've had some pizza or some pepperoni rolls or some things like that. That when I did do that, all of a sudden it kind of would stay with you a little bit for that pound to 2 pounds, but then it seemed like starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, boom, then it would be out of your system. So I think it's just kind of cleaning myself out because I do actually feel lighter and my clothes are feeling better from when I left. That saying, I also started doing a lot more walking. I did a lot of walking when I was in Florida. The last couple days, I've actually called off sick for the first time for 2 days on Monday and Tuesday for the first time since 1993. That I was actually sick, not, the mental health sick. I was actually, and you might be able to hear it, a lot of congestion. I couldn't even stand up. I had 0 week. I was weak. So I just think a lot of that has messed with my body a little bit. So no big deal. I'm back on, full bore on Nutrisystem. I will be, let's see, my next order, I think it's just my 4th order. It might be my 5th. I think it's my 4th order. I will be going out, I believe, next week. So I'll have that going. I still want to cut my food and see kind of where that I'm at. I might actually push that out one more week. But I already got my gift cards, I think, where I showed you on the other ones where I I saw the 40% off. So I grabbed, geez, that was about a month ago or a little over that. I grabbed, $300 worth of those at 40% off. So I just want to say that, okay, me, similar to you, I mean, we're going to have those, especially with the summer coming off, where you're going to go on vacation, you're going to do different things. Just watch your portion control. I mean, I did the same thing when I was in Florida. Instead of the fries on the side, I had the vegetable, which, was very good in filling, or the coleslaw, or just a better choice. So we're on Nutrisystem. I'm probably around 1,500 calories a day. I'm going to say that I was probably around 2,500 a day, maybe. My worst thing, like at lunch, I would eat like a ham sandwich, which is some pickles and mustard on it. But there were some days they were good, so I ended up having two, instead of, our lunches that we get aren't huge. So I would say my portion size definitely was a little bit more. Which increased the calories, which kept me at a maintained level. So I know you put those pound or two back on that you're not used to carrying. I might even be bloated some with water. But that being said, I'm content where I'm at. I'm not thrilled. I was really hoping to lose some because when I stepped on the scale before I left, let's see, my last one was a week. I was at like 242.2. And I know I'm definitely around I was at 224.2, I think. And I think when I came back 5 or 6 days later, it was like it might have been 227 or 228. But I know I'm down from that. Okay, so have a good week. Sorry that this isn't the motivating video, but it is what it is. I mean, we're there. It's not a 1 week. Each 1 week we're trying to win the week. And that's what we want to do. I want to win the week. But overall, there's weeks we're going to tie or not get what we want. But you know what? That's part of life. Moving on, and I'll continue. I mean, I still have in my mind 35, 40 more pounds to go. 50, maybe. We'll see. I know where I want to get to, but I definitely want to get under that 200-pound mark. So, I got a while to go. But we're here for the journey. This isn't a one-time thing. I have learned a lot from this, especially with the portion control. Now it's making sure that, some of those weaknesses don't jump in. Okay? Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week.